Welcome to Tabletop Battle Adventures. Tonight, we will have the Outlaws face off against the Lawmen. Buildings, walls, trees, everything will have an effect on line of sight, cover, and each situation will decide what's appropriate. In our first battle, Secure the Gold Stash, we saw the Cowboys face off against the Desperados, 7 gang members, and each gang's goal was to secure the gold stash here in the tower atop the hill, the west side of town. The Cowboys were victorious. They killed all 7 Desperados in our first battle, Secure the Gold Stash. And the Cowboys that survived was Range Boss Corey, who will begin the game near or in the tower with the gold. Dude Hans survived and had 2 kills. Dude Robert also survived and had 2 kills. Dude Gerald survived and with 2 kills. These 4 characters will start off deployed in the tower or around the tower with their horses outside of the tower. Coming from out of town across the bridge to come and help to escape the table with the gold stash will be Gunslinger Reese, leader of the outlaw reinforcements. Dude Kreutner, Dude Carey, and a new dude. We'll find out who soon. These Cowboys became outlaws at the end of the first battle because the lawmen and the good citizens witnessed the Desperados and the Cowboys killing each other around the gold tower and around the bridge. And with 3 of the 4 surviving characters having committed murder, the lawmen are now going to attempt to stop the once Cowboys turned outlaws from escaping the town across the bridge. Tonight, for our lawmen, we have our leader, Sheriff John, dual pistols. We have Marshal Billy with 2 pistols. We have Deputy Chavez with 1 pistol. We have Deputy Dick with 1 pistol. We have a new deputy, which we'll find out soon who it will be. And we have Deputy Dirty with shotgun. We have Deputy Doc with rifle, repeater rifle. We have Deputy Old Man with repeater rifle. And, backtrack here, Range Boss Corey with 2 pistols. Gunslinger Reese, 2 pistols. Dude Kreutner and Dude Carey with single pistol. Dude Hans with shotgun. Dude Robert and Dude Gerald with repeater rifles. Our 2 new characters joining today will be... We'll have to roll off to see who's going to get the extra shotgun man. Sam. And the extra man with single pistol, Doughboy. We'll roll off. Orange is our outlaws. Purple is our lawmen. That was actually inning. All right, we have a 9 for the Lawmen, 12 for the Outlaws. Outlaws will pick Sam with the shotgun. He'll be joining our Outlaw faction. So, Deputy Doughboy will be joining our Lawmen as they do their best to stop the Outlaws from escaping town with the gold. And our other character, Dude Sam, shotgun. Okay, so for our Outlaws that were Cowboys last game, Gerald with 2 kills, Robert with 2 kills, and Hans with 2 kills. I'm going to give them a +1 with their to hit rolls for this game as a bonus for their kills. Thought about making them all gunslingers, but that's too intense. So they'll each get a +1 to their shooting for their 2 kills they each had against the Desperados. So the deployment will be Range Boss Corey, Dude Hans with shotgun, and Robert and Gerald with their repeater rifles, the survivors of Game of Battle 1. We'll all start in the tower or around the tower with the gold stash. And the reinforcing Outlaws coming from out of town across the bridge will be Gunslinger Reese, Dude Kreutner, Dude Carey, and Dude Sam with the shotgun. Our Lawmen, we will roll 2d6, and I've marked all the buildings with a red dice, and they are numbered 1 through 12, and so we will roll this 20-sided die here, and we're looking for numbers 1 through 12 to see where these good lawmen will be deploying. So let's start out with Sheriff John, Building 7. Here in the center. Marshal Billy, Building 6. Here, anywhere in the building, they'll be able to deploy. Deputy Chavez, 12. On the way out of town here. Deputy Dick, Building 8. The church. Seems like a good place for Deputy Dick to be. Deputy Doughboy, Building 2. Right here. For his rookie debut. Closest to the gold stash so far. Deputy Dirty with his shotgun. Building 14. Oh. All right, reroll. There's only 12 buildings. Building 14 again, yikes. Oh my gosh. Building 20. Building 3. There we go. Okay, right here. Very good. And Deputy Doc with his repeater rifle. Building 10. It's going to be here. And Deputy Old Man. Building 1. Well, that was dumb of me to do. We're going to do a reroll. All right, Building 10. Okay, both repeater rifles coming from this building. So we have the 2 repeater rifles. Deputy Doc and Deputy Old Man will be deployed inside of the building. Deputy Dirty with shotgun will be over here. We have Deputy Doughboy here. We have Deputy Dick in church. We have Deputy Chavez over there. And we will have Marshal Billy and Sheriff John, center table. All right, we'll get it set up, get them in their buildings, and then deploy the outlaws. Okay, our lawmen are deployed in their buildings or on their buildings. Sheriff John is first floor of center building. The little one dice there, so I can remember where they're hidden. There's number one. Marshal Billy, number two dice is first floor, right near the door inside the building. Deputy Chavez is first floor near the door of this building. Deputy Dick is in church near the door. Deputy Doughboy here, just inside the doorway. Deputy Dirty, shotgun, is inside this building, just near the door. And both Deputy Doc and Deputy Old Man are positioned here with a view of the bridge, and also can see the gold tower. Okay, next up, deploying the outlaws. Our outlaws are deployed. We have Range Boss Corey loading the gold into the chest or possibly throwing it out the window. We have Hans with shotgun positioned to receive the gold. We have all four horses for our outlaws here, and inside we have Gerald and Robert with repeater rifles with an excellent view of the town. Our other outlaws, Gunslinger Reese, Dude Kreutner, Dude Carey, and Dude Sam, will be entering the table from the bridge. Outlaws must take the gold across the bridge for a victory, and the lawmen must stop the outlaws from escaping with the gold. For initiative, for turn one, we'll roll off. Outlaws are orange. Lawmen with initiative for turn one. Let's deal out some hands. The lawmen will be using all the diamonds and all of the hearts cards. You can't kill what you can't catch. Play on one of your own models when it is activated. As long as it declares at least one move action following the model's actions, it may immediately take a bonus move action. Very good card. Sodden by Whiskey. Play after all initiative cards have been dealt and revealed. You may swap one of the opposing model's initiative card for another opposing model's initiative card. Very good. And Dust in Your Eye. Play on an opposing model after it declares its action for the turn. Any bonus for aiming is lost. Excellent. Let's see what our outlaws are dealt. Yellow Belly. Play on an enemy model. If it suffers an underfire and nerve test result from shooting, the nerve test is automatically failed. Ooh, deadly. The Quick and the Dead. Play on an opposing model. When the opposing model declares it will duck back. The duck back is canceled, but the model does not burn its activation. And yes, the outlaws will be using all of the clovers and spades. The shootist. Play on one of your own models when it is activated. All shots against a single opponent count as aimed and ignore the modifiers for the target moving. Excellent. By the way, this crate is the initiative marker. For this turn, it is the lawmen who have the initiative. Initiative cards are all dealt out. Let's just start from the west side of the table. Hans, the shotgun, 7 of spades. We have Deputy Doughboy, 4 of diamonds. We have Deputy Dirty, Joker. We have Deputy Dick, 9. We have Sheriff John with a jack. Marshal Billy with the queen. And Deputy Chavez with the king. We have Deputy Old Man with the king. And we have Deputy Doc with the 10. And the outlaws, Dude Hans with the 7. Range Boss Corey with the 4. Gunslinger Reese with the 4. Dude Kreutner, the 10. Dude Carey with the 5. Dude Sam with the 3. Dude Robert with the 10. And Dude Gerald with the Joker. And I believe that makes it Old Man Deputy. Let's get started with battle number 2. Escape with the Gold Stash. The Law gang tonight. I am the law. Any lawman model in line of sight of the sheriff, even if obscured by other models, receives a +1 bonus to their nerve tests. This is in addition to the modifier of having friendly models within 15 centimeters. And justice for all. The player may remove a single under fire marker at the end of each turn. The Outlaws. Above snakes. Once per turn, a model in the Outlaw gang may choose to duck back as normal, but after the duck back, must take a nerve test. If passed, this does not burn the activation, but counts as a single action taken. Place a move marker to indicate this. If the duck back is nullified by the use of the 7 card, the ability is wasted for the turn. Taunts of lily-liveredness may need to be endured. Cheatin'. Once per game, after all the initiative cards have been revealed with a smile on his face, the outlaw player may declare that they're cheating. They can swap one of the cards in their hand for one of their initiative cards on the table. A new card in the hand can either be played straight away or held for use later in the game. The lawmen have seemed to draw quite high cards, where the outlaws coming in from off table have a 3, 5, 10, and a 4. So I think we'll play a 4 of hearts. Play after all initiative cards have been dealt and revealed. You may swap one of the opposing model's initiative cards for another opposing model's initiative card. So we're going to play that, and we're going to swap out no high ones. We're going to wait. It's 10, and then 10 is the highest. And this man's got a 10. So we'll wait on that. Maybe we'll need it later. Okay, so the first player up is we have Chavez, the King of Diamonds, and we have Old Man, Deputy, with the King of Hearts. And we're just gonna stay right where we're at for this turn. Second thought, we're going to take a shot at the building. We do have line of sight on the building, and we can see those dirty outlaws in the building. So we're going to take a shot, and we are going to be shooting aim, shoot, and then shoot again. First shot is going to go at Robert. Second shot at Gerald. Let's see how the old man deputy can shoot. Deputy Old Man taking a shot at Gerald, second floor of the Gold Stash Tower. He's going to need a plus or -1 for long range, back to 0 for aiming, cover, so -1. The Outlaws will play their special Above Snakes, which will, once per turn, a model in the Outlaw gang may choose to duck back as normal, but after the duck back must take a nerve test. If passed, this does not burn the activation, but counts as a single action taken. Place a move marker to indicate this. If the duck back is nullified by the use of the 7 card, the ability is wasted for the turn. Here's our test for Gerald. Got a 9. With that 9, Gerald will duck back. And now will be at a -2 to hit. Old Man got a -2. 0, a miss. Old Man's second shot coming in at Robert. It's in the second floor of the Gold Stash Tower. He's going to be needing a -1 for long range, -2 second shot, -3 for movement, and -4 for cover. It's a miss. And added the horses in that I had forgotten. So the horses are near each of our characters. Guess I didn't need those dice there. So everybody's horse is now deployed. Next up, Chavez, Deputy Chavez with his King of Diamonds, and he's going to stay right where he's at, positioned just inside the door, first floor. Next up, we have Sheriff John with the Jack of Hearts. Sheriff John is going to move. Sheriff John exits the building. Move, and let's see if our shooters on top can see anything. No, they cannot. Actually move, mount up, and then move. And then move twice. And that's where he'll end up. Let's see if we want to spring a shot on him. No can do. Actually, Sheriff John was not up. Marshal Billy was up. And Marshal Billy is going to move, mount his horse, and move again. Out comes Marshal Billy with a move. And he'll mount up. And then he's going to head this way. Heading toward the bridge to help out Deputy Chavez. Next up, we have Deputy Doc with his 10 of hearts. He is going to aim, shoot, and then shoot again at Dude Robert, second floor of Gold Stash Tower. First shot will be at a -1 for long range, back to 0 for aiming, -1 substantial cover. And we will not be ducking back this time. Dude Robert's going to take his chances. We have a 12. Under fire marker for Robert. And Robert takes an under fire marker. Next shot will be -1 for long range, -2 for second shot, -3 for substantial cover. -3 shot, miss. With those 2 misses from Deputy Doc, we finally head over to our outlaw gang. First up will be Robert. And he's going to recover and then aim and shoot at the old man deputy. So he'll recover first, aim, and shoot. Now for Dude Robert's shot against old man deputy. Is going to be -1 for long range, back to 0 for aiming, and old man's in substantial cover. So it'll be a -1. That's a miss. Miss shot from Robert. Next up, Dude Kreutner. And he's coming from off the table, and he will move. Mounted, of course. Dude Kreutner coming in. He's with his 3 moves on horseback. He's going to make it all the way behind the building here. And out of sight from our 2 deputies with repeater rifles. Next up, we have Deputy Dick. He is going to move, mount his horse, and then move again. First move gets him to his horse. He will mount up. And now he will be heading to assist at the bridge. Here comes Deputy Dick. Next up, coming from off table, Dude Carey with a 5 of clubs. He's gonna move. And the outlaw Carey will use his full move to go in front of his outlaw brother. Marshall's coming. Deputy Dick. Chavez held up in the tower, first floor. Next up, we have 3 characters with 4s. Range Boss Corey, Gunslinger Reese, and Deputy Doughboy. Deputy Doughboy is going to move, mount the horse, and then move again. Deputy Doughboy is going to play the 6 of hearts, which is going to give him an extra move at the end of his 3 actions. His first move will reach the horse, and he will mount up. Deputy Doughboy, with his extra move, will be able to reach here in some cover. Next up, our outlaws, Range Boss Corey and Gunslinger Reese, both with 4s. Start with Range Boss Corey. He is going to pick up the gold, move, and then once he's at the window, he's going to drop the gold out of the 2nd floor window down on the ground next to Hans. So he'll pick up the gold and then drop it out the window to Hans. Gotta take the money and run, boys. Next up, Gunslinger Reese. He's gonna move from off table. I made a mistake again. Hans should have already gone before the last few models, so with his 7. But he was waiting for the gold anyways, so I'm gonna just say he would have stayed in his position where he's at. Waited for the gold anyways. So, okay, onward. Next up, we're moving in Gunslinger Reese now. He had a 4. So here we go. He's going to move onto the table. Here comes Gunslinger Reese. Move. He'll make it all the way. Each movement on horseback allows you to go 8 inches. So a 24-inch move. He is in position to cause problems for these 2 deputies with repeater rifles. Gunslinger Reese, aggressive move with Deputy Dick coming down the road. Next up, we have Dude Sam coming from off table with a 3 clover clubs, and he is just going to do the same. He's going to join his leader. Now we have Dude Sam with shotgun and Gunslinger Reese in in position for a big fight. And we have next up would be Gerald with the Joker, except our lawmen have the initiative, so we have Deputy Dirty with shotgun here with the Joker. Deputy Dirty is going to move, mount his horse, and then he's going to move again, which I pre-measured. He's going to end up right next to Deputy Doughboy. There we have it. Deputy Dirty and Deputy Doughboy moving together toward the sheriff, I think. Sheriff John, or maybe following Deputy Dick. Alright, our last card will go to Dude Gerald. And he is going to think about it. Dude Gerald, from his current duck back position, does not have any targets except for Chavez's horse. So instead, he's going to move and he is going to shoot at Deputy Dick, riding down the road there. Actually, Gerald moved for his second time. Now he's going to shoot at Deputy Dick, riding down the road. But he's going to play a card. Play on one of your own models. When it is activated, all shots against a single opponent count as aimed, and ignore the modifiers for the target moving. Queen of Clubs. And Deputy Dick will also be playing a card. Play on an opposing model after it declares its actions for the turn. Any bonus for aiming is lost. So let me figure this out, what he'll be attempting to kill Deputy Dick with a roll of. Okay. Gerald will be shooting at Deputy Dick, and it's going to be -1 for Gerald's 2 move actions, and it's going to be -2 for long range. And then because Deputy Dick is mounted, it's going to be just back to a -1, and the move actions will be ignored. -1. Oh, a miss. That will wrap up turn 1. Range Boss Corey, Gerald and Robert still in the gold tower. Hans just receiving the first load of gold from the window from Range Boss Corey. We have Deputy Doughboy and Deputy Dirty moving on horseback. We have Sheriff John also moving around on horseback. Marshal Billy heading toward the bridge to support Deputy Chavez, who is first floor of this tower. We have 2 more deputies, Old Man and Doc, on the roof with repeater rifles. We have the 2 outlaws Dude Carey and Dude Krupner moving around the building here on horseback. We have Gunslinger Reese and Dude Sam moving up on horseback. The outlaws are coming for the repeater riflemen. Deputy Dick riding down the road to support his fellow deputies. And next up, let's get set up for turn 2. Let the bloodbath begin. Money makes a man act funny.